Ladies and gentlemen, we'll now move on to fight number 2. It will be contested in the featherweight division. And introducing first, fighting out of the red corner, we have Andrew Highlander Welsh. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner, the experiment, Jake CL40 O'Sullivan. So ladies and gentlemen, fight number 2 this evening is an amateur featherweight bout that will be contested over 3 3-minute rounds. And introducing first, fighting out of the red corner, he weighed in at 65 kilos even and trains out of Rhino MMA. A one-fight amateur veteran making his second appearance in the cage tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, Andrew Highlander Welsh. And his opponent fighting out of the blue corner. He weighed in at 65.5 kilos and trained out of Combat Lab Martial Arts. Tonight, he makes his MMA debut. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome The Experiment, Jake CL40 O'Sullivan. Your referee in charge of the action, Phil Cassidy.
Seppisvari trains Jake, and he's also the coach's coach of Andrew Welsh. 6 months training for Jake. Walked into the gym 6 months ago, signed up for his first fight 8 weeks ago, and he's been training non-stop since he first walked in the gym.
Yep, Jake, of course, like he said, only 6 months training. Pretty phenomenal to think that this guy couldn't throw a jab, didn't know what a double leg was, and now he's in the cage. And we call him the Experiment at the gym because he's so good at picking up techniques, though, but he got caught on the way in there, Anton.
As we spoke about at the start, you know, that entry into those shoots are extremely important. You need to make sure your hands are up or you're throwing something at least to distract the fighter, or they'll be looking to catch you on the way in.
Yeah, and Andrew Welsh, of course, really wanted to keep this fight standing. He talked a lot in the pre-fight about how he fancied himself on the feet. Really nice hands there, and as we saw on the way in, beautiful timing on that shot. As Jake now comes back with a couple of his own.
Both fighters starting to seem a little bit more relaxed after feeling each other out for the first minute. A bit of feinting.
And we saw a nice heavy leg kick there from Jake O'Sullivan. Andrew Welsh happy to switch stances too. Predominantly in orthodox, but he has gone southpaw at a couple times so far in this round. And the crowd getting a little restless now, but remember these boys, one of them only one fight in his career and the other on debut, so it is a pretty big night for him. And there another shot, but didn't quite set it up with the hands as he gets pushed against the fence.
Andrew's got his overhook, but he's reaching too far for maybe a hip toss. Giving Jake the opportunity to get in nice with the underhook and looking to control him up against cage, throwing some knees to tenderize those legs a little bit, make that takedown a little bit easier for him.
Yeah, and Anton, this was all part of the game plan here for Jake O'Sullivan as he gets a beautiful trip on the fence. Of course, wrestling coach Ben Wall, former UFC fighter, and now it looks like he's trapped the arm and letting go of some good shots here on the cage.
Yeah, that nice inside trip was set up lovely. But he's opening himself up for maybe a triangle here, but keeping that pressure, keeping good posture. Might be a quick finish.
And there it is.
There it is.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jake O'Sullivan. That's why he's the Experiment. I think the Experiment paid off on this one. Jake O'Sullivan, first round stoppage.
Wore a couple of big shots to start off, but settled in and then went straight to his game plan. Well done. Big things coming for this young man if he keeps at it. As we said again, Joel's his coach. This show is actually thanks to Joel Seppisvari, and he's also the head coach out of Combat Lab here in Coolum. Put on a great show, looking to boost MMA on the Sunshine Coast. His opponent, Andrew Welsh, is from Rockhampton, Yeppoon, under Rhino MMA. Interesting to know that Nathan and Holly O'Connor, who's Andrew's coach, is actually the student of Joel as well. They're affiliated club. So Joel actually travels up to Yeppoon and grades and coaches, and Nathan comes down to the Sunshine Coast to get in some work.
So ladies and gentlemen, our referee has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes and 15 seconds of round number 1, declaring your winner by TKO in the blue corner, The Experiment, Jake CL40 O'Sullivan. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with Fight 2 winner and another first round stoppage here, Coastal Combat 4, Jake O'Sullivan. What a start to your amateur career. A round of applause for this young man. He's been training for 6 months. 6 months ago, didn't know how to throw a jab, didn't know what a double leg was. Came in here tonight and got it done. TKO in the first round. You must be feeling pretty good.
Yeah, definitely feels pretty good. First of all, thanks to Rhino, and my opponent. Nothing but respect. You guys are well. Also, obviously, a huge thanks to my corner, my coach, my team. I'd be nowhere near here without them. Thanks to you, Mords. Great training partner. Thanks everyone for the support. Appreciate you all coming out. That's all I have to say.
Well, we can't wait to see you back in here to do it again. One more round of applause. Fight 2 winner, Jake the Experiment O'Sullivan.